Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for November 7th, 2025. Solid new arrival week. A mountain of box sets right around the holidays. All the manufacturers try to get the bigger ticket items out. So you will see I actually have a mountain of new release box sets to show you guys today. The pre-orders that were announced this week are kind of on the light side. I wanted to highlight one of them. Keith Jarrett's The Cologne concert. That is a 50th anniversary edition that's coming out December 12th. ECM 50th anniversary, kind of a special edition. I will do a whatnot later today, 5 o'clock Arizona time. Got some cool stuff, mostly vinyl records to auction off. Click the link below if you've never visited our whatnot stream. It is a live auction that we generally do once a week, every 5 o'clock Thursday. Said that backwards. Every Thursday at 5 o'clock. You click the link below if you never purchased on Whatnot before. If you click that link below, you'll get $15 off your first purchase by registering with that link below. But at the worst, just watch us. You know, we hang out, we're going to talk. We're going to, hang out, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about records. Let's see. Also, I got the trade program still going. I was supposed to stop doing it. I planned on originally just doing it for about a month, but it's been going really well. So I'll reiterate it once more. If you go to the website, click Trade My Records, we're only taking records that are worth over $100 retail. So if you go to our pre-owned section, you'll kind of see the stuff I'm selling. No box sets, no super deluxe edition, 14 discs, no big fat boxes, just standard vinyl discs, retail value over $100. You submit them through there. I'll email you back if it's something we want, which generally over $100, it's something we want. I'll send you an email, send it in to us. You will get 75% in-store credit of the value. So if it's a record I'm going to sell for $200, you are going to get an ingroove.com store credit for $150. So if you're local, you can do the same thing. Only on records over $100. It's been wildly successful. I've got about 50 more records that I'll be putting on the website's pre-owned section later on today. I've been doing them in chunks because the way they've been coming in is fast and furious. I build up a pile, then I have it passed off to Bibian, who's been uploading them to the website. So it's been pretty good. So let's show you guys what I got coming in. Oh, on a side note, I did a video. It's a members only video right now. We have a members only section. It's really, very few people are part of it. It's $1.99 a month, but I always upload videos early. So for instance, I recorded 2 videos earlier today, and I'm going to release them over the course of the next week. So everything comes out eventually, but the members only is essentially early access to everything. I use it to like spitball ideas. If I get a video idea, I'll put it up. If people are like, hey Mike, this video's terrible, I'll refilm it, that kind of thing. But man, I had one of the most amazing Blue Note records come into the store, something that is going to blow your guys' mind when you see it. It's right now available as a members only video. Again, it's like $1.99 a month, but I'm going to release that video sometime in the next week. Wait till you guys see this. It's going to blow your mind. Okay, box sets, LPs, let's get to it. 2025 Dolby Atmos mix of Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. So it's a Dolby Atmos mix, the original stereo mix at 24-bit, 96 kilohertz, so a high-res stereo and a Dolby Atmos mix of Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland 2025. Also, Jimi Hendrix live at the Los Angeles Forum, April 26, 1969. This is a Dolby Atmos mix and high-res uncompressed stereo mix. Kind of a supplement with the standard album. There's a vinyl in here too somewhere. Yeah, there's a box set of it as well I'll get to. Okay, so we got wings in all different ways. This is the 3LP limited edition collection of Wings. It is essentially, it's a career retrospective compiled by Paul McCartney. So there's newer stuff on here, everything from his entire career. Not necessarily greatest hits, but kind of a career retrospective. You know, it's going to have stuff like Band on the Run, but it also has something like Arrow Through Me. Great tune. Wildlife. Mostly a lot of hits, but there's some deeper track stuff on here. So this is the black vinyl version of the box set. Then I have, okay, so they're both black vinyl. This was a goofy box. So they're both black vinyl version. One is more expensive than the other one. So this includes 2 posters and a sticker sheet and a 32-page booklet from Paul McCartney. This one just includes a poster and a 32-page booklet. Okay, the box is also more deluxe. So fancier box. This is a cutout box. It includes those extra tchotchkes. This is a more standard printed box. So it comes both ways. This looks really cool. I actually had a poster autographed by Brian Wilson that I put on Whatnot of this concert. So really a cool, this exact artwork. I just auctioned it off shortly after Brian died, actually. But Brian Wilson, live at the Roxy Theater, April 8th, 2000 on red, white, and blue vinyl. 3 LP box set. Reasonably priced. It's a 3 LP box set, $60. So not crazy expensive by today's standards. This is a record that used to be on my top 100 in-print analog records you should own list. The thing is, it went out of print. I removed it from the list. But it is back in print. Gillian Welch, Boots number 2, The Lost Songs. I'm pretty sure this is it. Volumes 1, 2, and 3, yeah. Pressed at Paramount Pressing and Plating, Denver, Colorado. That is the Vinyl Me Please plant. Yeah, reissue of that box. Sonics on this are unbelievably good. Blow your mind. Okay, Jimi Hendrix. This is Bold as Love, the Access Bold as Love sessions. Wait a minute. So yeah, interesting. For some reason I thought it didn't make sense. For some reason I was thinking we were going to get an Electric Ladyland box, but that already came. Bernie Grundman did that. So this is an Access Bold as Love box. So we've got the original stereo mix, the original mono mix, LP3 is all kinds of outtakes, LP4 is all kinds of outtakes, LP5 is all kinds of outtakes. This is numbered. This is copy 3133. Let's see. It actually looks like there is some digital stuff in here as well. Yeah, so this actually includes the Dolby Atmos mix of Access Bold as Love as well, plus the 24-bit 96 uncompressed stereo and mono mixes. So this is all the vinyl, 5 LP, and then the 1 Blu-ray digital. So this is kind of the everything box for Access Bold as Love. The latest from Neil Young. This is Neil Young's official release series box set. This is discs 26, 27, 28, and 29. Remastered from Analog Originals. Recordings at Bernie Grundman Mastering. This is Harvest Moon, Unplugged, Sleep with Angels, and Mirrorball. Now we're getting to the albums that are very difficult to find because of the era they were released in. The 90s in this case. Numbered as well. This is 7,922. Bob Dylan, Through the Open Window. This is the Bootleg Series of Volume 18, 1956 to 1963. This is the definitive document of Bob Dylan's formative years. 42 rare and previously unreleased performances, home recordings, studio outtakes, coffee house and nightclub shows, all from brand new tape sources. 24-page booklet with liner notes. Neil and Young have been really pounding out the box sets. Just in time for Rocktober in November, first week of November, we've got the Rush albums in 2002 to 2012. This was a Rocktober release that got delayed, just probably due to production issues. But you have Vapor Trails, Feedback, Snakes and Arrows, and Clockwork Angels as a 4 LP box set. Well, 4 album box set. There's multiple LPs in those albums. Okay, so that is it for box sets, which is pretty crazy. Let me show you guys the vinyl, starting with the single disc version of the Wings retrospective. 1 LP, so 12 tracks curated by Paul McCartney with an 8-page booklet. Includes Arrow Through Me on this as well. Really looking forward to this. From the Jazz Dispensary, this is Catalyst Perception, all analog, cut from the original master tapes by Kevin Gray. The funkiest band you've never heard. Well, I've heard it, but it's pretty awesome. All analog, cut by Kevin Gray. Big fat tip-on jacket, looks nice. Love, love, love the Jazz Dispensary titles. They always do really, really well. Solid week. Every week has been a solid week for analog lovers, or lovers of high quality records, because they are putting out a ridiculous sum of high quality stuff these days. Case in point, Duke Jordan, Flight to Jordan. This is a Blue Note Tone Poet, all analog, cut from the original master tape, also by Kevin Gray. As well, another Tone Poet, Sheila Jordan, Portrait of Sheila, also cut by Kevin Gray from the analog tapes. This is not a gatefold, one of the very few Blue Note titles from Blue Note as part of a Tone Poet series that is not a gatefold. McCoy Tyner Quartet, Joe Henderson, Ron Carter, and Al Foster, New York Reunion. This is a Chesky one-step. So this is a one-step pressing on 180 gram vinyl from Chesky Records on pink vinyl. Numbered and limited to only 2,000 copies. Reasonably priced. This is a 2-disc one-step at $69. And by reasonably priced, I mean, you know, there are one-steps and other high-price or high-quality records that are $125 or $150. This is numbered on the back, 367 of 2,000. One of my all-time favorite bands, probably in my top 5, 100% in my top 10. That is New Order. Little reissue campaign. Fact 50, 1981. Movement. Power Lies and Corruption. They did a box set of this. I wonder if this is from the box set, the new remaster. Not sure. New Order's Low Life. I'm glad these have been in print for a while as imports, but I've had to, they're expensive. When I was selling these as imports, they're like 50, 60 bucks imports. But these are domestic pressings now, they're 25 bucks, which it's not crazy for, you know, such high quality music such as this. New Order's Brotherhood. From Rocktober, we've got the Ramones, Pet Sematary. On a limited edition Red Blood vinyl, reissued as a 12-inch single for the first time since its original release. I kind of always hate when they do this. So technically the spine is here, so that's the, you know, that's the way the record's supposed to go. But they put it artwork up. Like, what do you guys think? I mean, this way? Hype sticker where it needs to be, right side up, or this way? Because I'm not going to put it in the store this way. I'm going to put it, you know, spine out like it normally would go. I'm going to pick this up this week. This is the Cranberries MTV Unplugged. Performance, 1995 performance, first time released in its entirety. Available for the first time on newly mastered vinyl. Includes the now classic songs, Linger, Zombie, and Ode to My Family. God, I wish I was able to see them live before she passed. This looks really fun. This is The Cars, Heartbeat City. What's cool about this is the deluxe edition. It's a combination of vinyl and CDs. So you get the, you know, the standard album, but the 4 CDs include a live show from September 11, 1984, a bunch of early mixes, a bunch of alternate takes and demos. Kind of the same packaging as they did for the Doors. You know, they did one for every Doors album. These deluxe CD vinyl hybrids. We've got Kiss's Love Gun. This is a import I brought in just because there's a run of them here, but albums that are on cool colored vinyl are just not really easily obtainable here in the States. This is Kiss Love Gun on Tangerine Aqua Splatter vinyl. Like Hole lived through this. I don't think this is currently available in print in the United States. I could be wrong. Either way, this is on purple vinyl. Psycho Candy, the Jesus and Mary Chain, 40th anniversary, half speed, cut, red and white splatter vinyl. And then, of course, never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. This is the European yellow cover. In the United States, we've got the pink cover. This is on crystal clear vinyl. Another title I'm really looking forward to this week. I saw Gary Newman live. It blew me away. It was so damn good. I can't wait to see him again. This is Gary Newman, 1000, live at the Electric Ballroom in London. This is a 3 LP set. Highly recommend this. I feel like records, I've been saying this the last couple of weeks, and people are leaving me comments like, you're crazy, elitist. But I'm seeing like 3 and 4 LP box sets for like 50 to 60 bucks, which it's not as cheap as it was in 1990, but it's significantly cheaper than it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. It seems like records the last couple of weeks have been getting a little bit more reasonable. Florence and the Machine, Everybody Scream. This is the Bloodwood edition. This is the indie vinyl variant. Oh my God, she's hanging out with Taylor Swift. What the hell's going on here? This is the Dead Bluebell edition. And we have the, I don't know, the standard vinyl version. Is there something different on these? Special alternate acoustic only tracks? Nope, just alternate covers. I guess that's all right. You don't have to be forced to buy it just for all the music. Supergrass, The Strange Ones, 1984 to 2008, 26 tracks, including the hits, 2 LP set. Spice Girls Forever, 25th anniversary on maybe special, standard vinyl. Gatefold LP with 4 collectible art prints, fellas. Hang the Spice Girls up in your bedroom if you like. Mac DeMarco, 10th anniversary edition of another one. Includes newly remastered demos pressed on clear and blue Far Rockaway vinyl. The Far Side, Lab Cabin, California. RSD Essential on red and blue smoke-colored vinyl. Kevin Abstract, Blush. Took a little picture there in a bookstore. I'm kind of reading it. In the cooking section, it looks like. See the Joy of Cooking on the back shelf there? It's about dinner time for me. Maybe I'm just getting a little hungry. Lee Perry, Africa's Blood. This is music on vinyl, pressed on purple vinyl, limited to 1,000 individually numbered copies. This is 925. The Staple Singers, Let's Do It Again, the original motion picture soundtrack, limited to 750 copies on white colored vinyl. This is 723. Okay, boys, come back. Sam Cooke, Nightbeat, limited to 2,000 copies on green colored vinyl. This is number 80. Bootsy Collins, fresh outta P University. Some P-Funk for you guys. 2 LP set on 180 gram vinyl. God, a lot of new releases today. The Slim Kings, Super Love. Cool little cover. They've got popsicle heads of themselves on the cover. Mavis Staples, Sad and a Beautiful World. This is the limited edition colored vinyl version. Indie exclusive. Brandi Carlile, Returning to Myself on baby pink vinyl. Another one of those imports on specialty vinyl. This is Megadeth, The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead on blue opaque and green transparent vinyl. Crocus, Hardware, a limited edition of 666 copies on red colored vinyl from Music on Vinyl. This is number 467. Five Finger Death Punch, Best of Volume 2. Golden Smoke vinyl. Not really my thing. I wouldn't have thought they actually would have had enough best of to do a volume 2. But this isn't my thing. I mean, not something I listen to. What do we got here? Mana en Vivo. Vivo. 2 LPs, and the rest of this is in Spanish. So from Warner Music, that is all I can tell you. Music from the movie and more. So, the movie SpongeBob SquarePants. Ooh. Soundtrack from Ennio Morricone. This is La Mangoli Più Bella. Cult and obscure original soundtracks from the vaults of Cinevox Record. Super limited edition on colored vinyl and a special 350 GSM thick sleeve. Interesting. I'm not familiar with the label. Not familiar with the soundtrack. But Ennio Morricone, the second greatest film composer of all time, it's going to be good, right? The September Sessions, music from a film by Jack Johnson. This is the original soundtrack from the newly remastered 16mm motion picture. 16, like how freaking old is this? 16mm. Not sure. We've got Thicker Than Water, the original soundtrack, various artists. Let's see, celebrating 25 years of the unforgettable surf film. Music from a film by Jack Johnson. The Buena Vista Social Club, the original Broadway cast recording. Aaron Parks, By All Means, on Blue Note. I love how this looks. So reminiscent of a classic Blue Note, 60s classic Blue Note album. Having a brain fart. Jackie McLean, It's Time, maybe? I'm thinking that's what it is. For the holidays, we've got Trisha Yearwood's Christmas Time on green vinyl, featuring Garth Brooks. Okay, we got Lynn Stanley, London with a Twist, live at Barney's. No auto-tune, Pro Tools, or Melodyne. This album is a live recording. No alterations have been made on any part. This is an autographed copy. Direct to disc, audiophile record. And then I have a restock of some Impex titles, starting with Earth, Wind & Fire's That's the Way of the World, from my top 100 imprint records you should own, mastered by Kevin Gray. You really should own it, it's amazing. The Hurdy-Gurdy Man from Donovan. The Youngbloods' Elephant Mountain. Absolutely phenomenal jazz album, kind of like a must-own. Blew me away how good this really was. Bud Shank, Barefoot Adventure. This is the Sea Glass Aqua Vinyl version, limited to 1,500 copies, mastered by Kevin Gray from the original master tape. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Drum Suite. 33 RPM, actually all these are so far. Thelonious Monk's Monk's Dream. Thelonious Monk, Monk's Dream. Al Di Meola, Elegant Gypsy. All Impex titles. Analog Cuts, Patricia Barbara. Modern Cool. This is the VR900 Super Vinyl version of this album. This originally was a digital recording, but yeah. The Hunter, Jennifer Warrens. This is the 30th anniversary edition. We've got a restock of the Frank Sinatra One Step from Impex Records. And last, just a random restock, I guess, they put in here for me to show you guys. This is Supertramp's Breakfast in America. That is it, guys. All this stuff can be purchased online at theingroove.com. I will see you guys later on Whatnot, and maybe you want to check out that Blue Note amazing record I found. And when I mean amazing, I mean amazing. It's amazing. Have I said amazing enough? Because it's amazing. Until next time.